salutations, my friends. My name is Samantha, and today we're going to be doing a book haul, but I thought it would be really fun if I took you guys book shopping with me. One of my favorite bookstores has reopened, which is so exciting. I feel like this bookstore has been closed since March, since everything happened with the pandemic and everything was shutting down, but now it's open and we're gonna go. Obviously, we're going to wear our masks, we're going to social distance, we're going to be safe, but there's just something so nice about going into the bookstore. I think that a lot of us miss that. Buying books, browsing the bookstore, shopping, that's definitely not a necessity, obviously, but it's good for the soul, and my soul has missed this. So that is what we're going to be doing today. I feel like I do a lot of book hauls on my channel, but oh well. At least this one I'm actually taking you guys to the bookstore with me. So let's do this. Okay, so we're headed to the bookstore. We're wearing our masks. Don't forget to wear your masks. Really excited that this bookstore's open. I haven't been here since like March. So that's what we're doing today. Greetings and salutations. Do you want to come book shopping with me? Let's go! We are back from the bookstore. It's kind of dark outside. We went grocery shopping after we went to the bookstore, so the lighting might not be that great, but oh well. Also, excuse my shelves behind me. I'm trying to reorganize my shelves. This used to only have like one section of historical romance, and then somehow this entire shelf is historical romance, and it's like packed to the brim. So we're going to take a break on book buying for a while, okay? I mean, after this haul and after all of my eBay orders come in, I'm going to show you the books that I got. I only got a handful of books, so this is hopefully going to be a short video. All my videos are really long because I just ramble and ramble, but hey, here we are. I have 3 books that I didn't get from this specific bookstore, but I just kind of want to quickly show you them. First one is Terms of Love by Cheryl Hink. I saw this book on Instagram, and I immediately knew I needed to have it. I think someone showed it in like a Step Back Saturday, and what is so beautiful is obviously the front cover is gorgeous, right? But then you open it up and it like peels out like an accordion. Okay, that wasn't as smooth as I was hoping it was. Wrong way. Here we go. It peels out like an accordion, and then you just get this beautiful step back. Like this is prime step back material. I needed to have it. Moving on, I stopped at Walmart and I got this is like a brand new book, and there's like a rip on the bottom. I have no idea how that even happened. I'm so sad. Anyways, I stopped at Walmart and I got the new cover of Suddenly You by Lisa Kleypas. This was the first Lisa Kleypas that I ever read, and they just like revamped the cover. This one doesn't have a step back, and the dress is glittery. I didn't feel too bad about purchasing this, even though I already own this book, because the one I do own is falling apart, and this is like one of my favorite historical romances, so I don't mind having another copy. Okay, so this one I got off eBay. It's If the Duke Demands by Anna Harrington. Lisa from Remarkably Lisa raved about this book on Instagram, and she told me that I needed it, so I didn't even question it. I clicked buy on eBay. All I know is that this has a cinnamon roll hero, and that's all I need. I'm excited to read from this author. I've never read anything from her, and she has quite an extensive backlist, so hopefully we like it. I was looking on Goodreads. I feel like Anna Harrington got very mixed reviews. Like, some people absolutely loved her book, gave it 5 stars, and then some people just didn't like it at all and gave it 2 stars. So we'll see where I fall. Chair is making like this squeaking noise. So sorry if you can hear a squeaking noise. It's my chair. We are moving on to the point of this video, and it is all the books that I found at my local bookstore. So I got a few Sabrina Jeffrey books. I'm just gonna really breeze through these books. So the first one I got is The Forbidden Lord. Next one that I got, I've never actually seen before, and it's in like perfect condition. There's no cracks in the spine. This is After the Abduction, and it looks like a Christmas romance, which is really exciting. And look at the back. Gorgeous. Like, I don't know if I prefer a step back or if I like the back of the book to have this sexy cover, but I mean, they're both fabulous. Juliet pretends to want a respectable husband, but she recklessly longs for the scandalous rogue who once held her captive. We love it. Okay, very excited for this one. I've been craving like a Christmas romance, and this just seems like it's gonna give it to me. And then the last Sabrina Jeffries that I got is A Hellion in Her Bed. This one looks really interesting. It says, furious at his grandmother's ultimatum to marry or lose his inheritance, Lord Jarrett Sharp wagers his luck and his heart at the card table against a most unlikely opponent. Interesting. Next up is Where's My Hero, which is actually an anthology. And if you guys didn't know, I love anthologies. They're like some of my favorite books to read because you get to just read like a bunch of different authors and short little stories. Usually it has like a theme. I love them so much. And this one has Lisa Kleypas, Julia Quinn, and Kinley McGregor, who are all amazing authors. So really excited to have this one. Lisa Kleypas has a couple of anthologies, if I'm not mistaken, so I'm happy to add that to my collection. I found two other Lisa Kleypases that I didn't have. So this is Secrets of a Summer Night. I have the new printed cover. Such a bummer though, because this one doesn't have the step back. I'm still searching for the one with the step back. This is the first book in the Wallflower series, and it features Simon and Annabelle, who I feel like don't get enough love. I absolutely adore Simon. Just the way he treats Annabelle is so swoon-worthy. The whole series follows a group of girls who are considered wallflowers, so they all band together to help each other get husbands. Annabelle is the oldest, that's why she's the first book, and she meets Simon, who is like this notorious rake, self-made man who is immediately drawn to Annabelle, and I think he like originally wants to make her his mistress. I think that's what he wants to do, but obviously romance ensues. A little bit of an enemies to lovers situation at first because Annabelle isn't totally head over heels for Simon, but I mean, that quickly changes. This is another one in the Wallflower series. This is the last book in the Wallflower series, if you're not including the Christmas novella, and it's Scandal in Spring. I have this book, but I have it in the hardcover. Do I have it? Right? I think I have it in the hardcover. This is what it looks like in the hardcover, and I just wanted the mass market paperback. I know, I'm so vain, but the step back is gorgeous. Follows Daisy and Matthew. Daisy is the youngest of the Wallflowers, and Matthew works for her father. Yeah, he works for her father, so it's sort of like a second chance romance because they knew each other when they were younger, but they didn't really have a ton of romantic interest, and then he comes back to London, a self-made man, and they fall in love. When I go to the bookstore, I always search for the step backs, okay? I'm just searching through all the books trying to find the prettiest step backs because that's what makes my heart happy. So Victoria Alexander has some gorgeous ones. This is The Perfect Wife, and I love this step back. Like, just absolutely scandalous. Get into it. It's hot. It's cool. How can you not love a good step back? Ooh, I found a Johanna Lindsey that I don't have, and this is Love Me Forever. I definitely think this is one of her reprintings, because I don't think this is the original cover, but it's so pretty. I just loved the pink. Johanna Lindsey is such a hit and miss author for me. I've read maybe 2 Johanna Lindseys that I've liked, and the rest I haven't liked. So I know she's a classic romance author, but some of her books just don't do it for me. I'm sorry. This one kind of matches my outfit a little bit. This is My Reckless Surrender by Anna Campbell. And then that's what that looks like. I don't know what happened with this one, but there is like a huge stamp on the step back, which is not cool, but I mean, really pretty yellow book. I have heard a ton about Kinley McGregor. This is Sword of Darkness. This is part of her Lords of Avalon series. I have no idea what number this is in the series. I feel like that series is so long, so I found this one. Another author that you guys have said is absolutely amazing is Jane Feather. So I picked up Trapped by a Scandal, and I actually do have a few Jane Feather books, so I'm really excited to read from her. Okay, this synopsis is really interesting. So our heroine's fiance dies, and then her brother disappears, so she has to kind of join forces with a family enemy to find her brother. That sounds really interesting. I got 2 Madeline Baker books. I believe these are both Westerns, but Madeline Baker has some of the most beautiful books, so I had to pick her up. This is A Whisper in the Wind right here. Next, we have Beneath a Midnight Moon. Looks like that. And I love the step back. We have like a werewolf in the back, and I don't know if that's like metaphorical or is this a werewolf romance? I feel like it's metaphorical. Metaphorical. Why does that word sound so weird when I'm pronouncing it? I can't talk today. Those are all the books I got at the bookstore. I found some really good items. It's a smaller book haul, but don't worry, my eBay books are coming in, so there will be more book hauls on my channel. And then we're gonna take a little break because I actually need to read these books, right? That's the point of buying all of these books. I have a few more books to show you really quick though, because when I was leaving the bookstore, across the street there was like this cupcake place, and they had a bunch of books in front of the cupcake plates, and they were all free, which I was like, free? Like I could take these for me free? And the guy was like, yeah, take some, and then when you're done with them, you can just bring them back or bring new books, and it's kind of just like a rotating library. And I was like, how cool. So I picked up some things. I got 2 Candace Camp books. The first one is Flame Lily, and I think this one has a step back. Oh, it does. I didn't even realize that. How lovely. So lovely. This one has a step back too. I think they're in the same series because this one is called Rain Lily. And this is the step back for that. I love this one because it has like the cutout and the flower. It's beautiful. I have another Victoria Alexander with a really beautiful step back. This is The Virgin's Secret, and it looks like that. Lastly, I found a Lisa Kleypas in like that rotating library. This is one of her contemporary novels. They are the greatest thing about this series. This is the Friday Harbor series, and this is Christmas with Holly. I believe this is like a novella, like a short story, a part of that series. I love Lisa Kleypas. I love Christmas stories, so hopefully I will like this one, even though I haven't heard the greatest things about this series. That is it. Thank you guys so much for coming book shopping with me. I hope you enjoyed. The sun has set now. That's how long we've been filming. I'm going to talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day and spending time with me. It means the world to me. I hope you guys are all staying happy and healthy, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!